What is up, guys? North Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This video is going to be on CKB once again. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to all the viewers that have been watching my channel so far since I started this channel a few months back. So thank you to you guys. If you are a CKB fan, if you like ADA, XRP, HBAR, VeChain, CKB, and you also like some altcoin gems that I do from time to time, please click my logo down here in the bottom right hand corner, click my logo, click subscribe, or click subscribe below like normal. And this video is going to be on CKB, so we're going to dive into that now. So the other day I posted this here. CKB, since 1 year ago, I put in some trend lines and the old price at 0.004 cents on December 8th, 2020. So I posted this the other day. So what we're going to do with this is we are going to bring this chart to life right here. So here it is. So CKB since a year ago, we are in two channels at once. We have this wider channel here that is, it is a channel with a widening mouth. You can see it's a little skinnier down here and it widens as we're going up here, but they're just some trend lines that are giving us support and resistance, basically is what they are. We also have this one that we are kind of coming up into that we are staying on here. So let's zoom in a little closer and see what we got going on here. So zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, so basically right now, this line that I dropped in here, we had the support here from these candles where we hit here. We had the wicks hit the line just right. We had a wick come below it here. This was during the flash crash of Bitcoin down to 42K. You see these massive red candles drop, drop, drop. Flashes below it a little bit, comes back up. You got your candle bodies up here. And in the last 2 days, you see, if I zoom in here a little closer, if you can see those, we have this red wick sitting right on the line here, which was yesterday, and today we are starting this small little green candle. If you can see that there, little piece of a candle there, green, because we are sort of in a green day overall right now. And when you look at the market as a whole, Bitcoin sets the tone. Bitcoin controls the market, like we've said many times before. If we actually come here and look at what is the market doing right now, Bitcoin right now just went over 49,000 within the last 5 minutes here. So it was at 48.8 5 minutes ago. So it is up 3.3% in 24 hours. Will this upside continue today, or will this completely sputter out like it has been and be back down at 47,500 in the next 2 hours? I don't know. I honestly don't think really anyone knows. Yes, you can find patterns on the hourly chart. You can find patterns on the 30-minute chart, the 4-hourly. You can find these patterns and go with probabilities. But right now, none of the market and Bitcoin is not going really to the probabilities on the charts. They're not certainties. They're just to give us an idea of what's going on. And that's what I've always tried to show you on this channel. So I don't know what it's going to do. I mean, I've said in my videos recently that I believe we are in a bull market. We're still in a bull market. Bitcoin's still in a bull market. I put up a video the other day of Bitcoin going to 107,000. So obviously I am bullish overall. So I would expect some upside sooner than later. I just don't know if that's going to be today, tomorrow, Monday. We don't know right now. So we're just going to have to sit and remain patient. Like I said in my video the other day, patience is the key. Patience is the answer right now. And also, like I've said on this channel, I'm not feeding you any bullshit at all on this channel. I'm telling you actually exactly what I'm doing. I own 25 different cryptos at this point in time. I have tens of thousands of dollars in various cryptos for the record. And right now I'm not selling anything, not out of my trading bags and not out of my holding bags. And even if Bitcoin starts to roll towards 45,000, 44,000, 42,000 right now, I'm not coming out of any of my positions. I know how that works. What happens is you sell out of your positions when it's going down, the prices go back up and return to the prices where you sold, and then they fly past that, they continue up, and they leave you behind, and you have to buy back in at a higher price because of fear is why you got out. That is the emotions we are trying to avoid in all of trading. I'm trying to remove emotions on this channel. We go with charts, probabilities, on-chain metrics, etc. So that's what I'm saying with the market right now. Obviously a little bit of a green day, 3.4% 2% in the last 24 hours on Bitcoin and 3% up on Ethereum, nearly $4,100 right now as we're looking here. Cardano finally seeing a little bit of green. Cardano's been struggling to an extent, but it did go over $3 and it was front running a lot of other cryptos just a couple months ago. So That makes sense, sort of, that it came back so far because Bitcoin controls the market, runs the market. So we're wanting Bitcoin to move up. We're wanting Bitcoin to get some momentum. So that's where we're at. XRP 3.27%, Polkadot up 7%. That's nice to see. About almost 8%. Like I said yesterday, Polkadot on a tweet, I think that was yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, but I said Polkadot and Chainlink are two of the most undervalued cryptos in all of crypto right now. Polkadot was just at $52 very recently, just like 2 weeks ago. It was at like $52, okay? Crazy discount. In Chainlink, anything around 20 or under 20 for Chainlink is just a crazy price. So Chainlink, where is Chainlink? $20.07. That is crazy low. Chainlink is an Oracle, and it runs it is connected. It will be connected to almost all cryptos later. I believe Chainlink is going to explode later, and then people are going to be clamoring into it once the price is much higher. Anyways, let's get back to CKB. Just kind of taking an overview of the market there. So CKB right now, what's going to happen today? Is Bitcoin going to get some momentum? Is CKB going to gain a little bit of momentum, gain a little bit of green here, like similar to this green candle? I don't know. But if it does, it'll keep the 20 EMA, it'll keep it a little flattened out, and maybe get it to start to curve back up. Maybe we can get some momentum here in the market over the next couple days, and hopefully this will continue to act as a support line here for our candles. We're getting close. If we keep going sideways, we're getting closer and closer to hitting it and bouncing off it yet again. Let's go to the 4-hourly here. 4-hourly time frame. Let's reset the chart, and yeah, we'll leave the drawings for now. So basically, if CKB can find some momentum, you see the stock RSI kind of starting to head vertical here with the blue over the pink line here on the this is on the 4-hourly. So you see the stock RSI starting to get some momentum. You see that Bitcoin is green at 49,118, up 3.26%. Can we get some momentum out of the market? I don't know, but if it does, that would be nice, because if we can get some green out of CKB towards 2.5 cents, it looks like. Let me erase that. Looks like we could come up roughly to here at 2.56 cents. If somehow we can get that, some momentum to 2.56 cents, what that would do is that would give us a nice W pattern here. And then we could just measure out this W pattern here, right in the center, keep it conservative, come up here. And again, it's still calling, I've said this in my videos, it's still calling at a 3 cent valuation if we can come up to that 2.56 cents and complete a W. But at this point, it's just speculation, because a lot of it depends. What does Bitcoin do? It sets the tone. It controls the market, and it has been controlling the market. All this didn't really have anything to do with CKB. This is what the entire market did right here because of Bitcoin flashing from what, 54,000 down to 42,000 in like a number of hours. It dropped like $12,000, $14,000 or so, somewhere in that range. And that's what happened. So it controls the market. But if we can get that momentum, then yeah, you can come up. If the market can get some momentum, yeah, you can come up. And overall, I am still bullish. I put that out on my 107K video on Bitcoin the other day. So let's see if we can get some momentum out of that. Let's erase drawings now. We're going to remove everything. Go back to the daily here. And again, with the stock RSI, typically the stock RSI on the daily doesn't hang out down at the bottom too long. You have this pattern here, then what happens? Boom, to the upside. You got a little bit under the blue band, boom, to the upside. You have, this is a little bit longer here, under the blue band, boom, to the upside, comes down a little bit and stays to the upside. Very nice. Here, to the upside, and what do we have here? We have a pattern that is heading down, that's been under the blue band for a little bit of time here on the daily. Since December 5th is when we went under the blue band, and now it is December 11th. So, I mean, we've been under this blue band for, we tapped it here, but we've been under this blue band for roughly 5-6 days. So maybe that will get us get us that little bit of momentum, because typically when we stay under that blue band for a little bit of time there, you always get that upside on the stock RSI, especially in a bull market, which I believe we are still in, which I've covered in depth. If you look at Bitcoin here, and this here is the Bitcoin on Glassnode. Again, I pay for this Glassnode. If you want to help support the channel, all you got to do, it's free. Just click my logo down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Click my logo, click subscribe, or click subscribe below. This is the Bitcoin MVRV score, and it's basically, it's looking at whether Bitcoin is overvalued or undervalued, and comparing the market value to the realized value. So at this point in time, the realized value is significantly lower than the market value. We have this MVRV score here as of yesterday, December 10th, at 1.89 on the MVRV score. If you look to the left of my cursor, if you look to this line that it's made, we are exactly at the same MVRV score we were at the end of September, on September 28th and September 21st, where after the 28th, we actually got movement to the upside, because, let me back that up here, because right here on September 28th, we're at the exact same point. If you actually look, we have a point here, point here, point here. So we've had 3 points, and each one, look, this one to the upside, this one with a little bounce to the upside, and this one with the bounce to the upside. We are at that exact point right now. There's a little explanation down here. When market value is significantly higher than realized value, is historically indicated a market top, while the opposite has indicated market bottoms. And that is where we are at right now. Market bottoms. The market value right now is significantly lower than the realized value, than the real value of where Bitcoin should be. It is undervalued right now. So will we be bottoming out soon and seeing some movement to the upside? We'll have to wait and see. Back to CKB. Let's pull out the VPVR on the daily here. So let us move this around a little bit here. So where is their support and resistance? So here's a peak here, here's a peak here, and here. So basically, right now, this is sort of acting like as a resistance here at 2.5 cents. That is going to be, since we are sitting right here, that is going to be the next resistance that we would battle if we get some upside movement, that 2.5 cents, that 2.55 cent range. If you can get above that, find it as support. And the market, this is all dependent on what the market does as a whole, because Bitcoin's been controlling everything until we get to alt season. When Bitcoin is not controlling everything, that's a different story. But until we can get to altcoin season and Bitcoin dominance is dropping and everything decouples from Bitcoin, at this point in time, Bitcoin's controlling everything. But if we can get some movement out of Bitcoin, out of the market, you can come above this 2.5 cents, find it as support, roll through this range here, and go meet this next resistance line at 3 cents. So 2.5 cents and 3 cents here are important levels to watch, and we've noticed that in the past. You see here, you have this big peak here at 3 cents. Well, look around it. Look at all this right here. You wick past it, rejected. You got all these wicks, rejected. Your candle body ends up real close to it right in here, and a little bit lower than it right in here. But this is this peak kind of starts here at like 2.8, 2.9, and it rolls with the most resistance here at 3 cents even. So you get above that and you can find some support, and the market overall can find some momentum and some support. It's going to be easy after that point in time for CKB to pass 3 cents and just roll through this, cut through this like butter, up past 4 cents. And after 4 cents, there's really not a whole lot of any resistance. You're just going to head to that 4.4 cents, and the resistance is battling the old all-time high at 4.4 cents. So that's what we're still looking at with CKB. It's just more patience. There's not really that much new I can say here. Let's zoom in here. Let's pull out the stock RSI here. Zoom in here. So you are starting to see possibly, I don't know what's going to happen today, but you see the blue line flattening out right there and looking like it wants to maybe bend up, cross the pink line, and head up. We've talked about this stock RSI here, where the fact that when it is down here for a while, usually it gets an upward movement. Down here for a little bit, well below the blue band, get some upward movement. Here, wasn't even down there very long, comes up, taps off the bottom of the blue band, upward movement. And right here, we come up, hit our head on the blue band a little bit, come down, and then possibly an upward movement to continue some momentum in this market. That's what we're waiting on. There's not that much new I can say. Nervos on Twitter, they reposted the partner highlight with SundaySwap. SundaySwap is the leading up-and-comer decentralized, the DEX for Cardano that is going to be running on Cardano. They did their testnet recently and it went well. They're looking to find bugs, etc., on their swap program and just moving forward, building the ecosystem. SundaySwap and Nervos partner highlight. This is not new news, but they just reposted on Twitter. So further strengthening our interoperability journey is our partnership with SundaySwap, a decentralized exchange on Cardano, enabling ForceBridge to easily connect with the ADA ecosystem. Very cool. It's just going to take more time for Cardano also. It's going to take more time to build and more patience. Obviously, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, the prices are going to be way, way, way higher, regardless of bear markets and bull markets and all that. The prices on some of this stuff like Cardano, I believe, will be astronomically higher than they are now years down the road. I'm not necessarily a long-term holder on a lot of stuff. I will be selling at the top of this bull run on most of my crypto assets, but that's just to put some money to the side to have money to accumulate even more in the bear market. So that's going to be about it for this video. There's not much else to say today. Please smash up the like button. Please click subscribe. Thank you for everyone who's supported my channel so far. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'm going to work on getting some other videos out here next. So we will see you in the next one. See ya.